All right, all right. Give me a second here. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's this? Okay, Bruce, we are live. Take it away, brother.
All right, awesome, guys. Welcome to the live auto recruiting platform, Google Hangout. My name is Bruce Martin Garlick. I'm coming to the Jersey Shore as always. I want to thank you for stopping by, and I want to thank my expert panel once again, guys. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in by and hanging with us tonight.
Always a pleasure, bro.
You know, we're going to talk about Hey, anytime, Jose. Glad to have you, man. We're going to talk about a powerful marketing strategy, guys. We've been talking about this for over 12 months now, every Sunday, and we do it for a reason. So, you know, you're gonna hear a little bit about the strategy. You're gonna hear about the traffic that we supply. You're gonna hear about the system. You know, you're gonna hear about a custom funnel that you can have for your business. But I want to target right now. I want to talk to the newest person. So if you're here and looking at this for the first time, you know, congratulations, because you found the most powerful marketing system online right now. Pretty much better than anything out there, anything I've seen, anything that I've used. So if you don't have a business opportunity, you can resell the system to other marketers so that they could use the system to promote their business and generate an income. If you have a business, this is what the system is. This is a replicating marketing system, guys, basically. If you don't know what that is, you've joined them all the time, email marketing systems that some teams have put together. And you know, you click on their link, you get their marketing system to market their opportunity. The problem is they only market one opportunity with their system. We can market anything with auto recruiting platforms, so it makes it a much more powerful system. We're also capturing a verified cell phone number, so you know that you have a live, real person on the other end of that text message notification that you get when you opt in, so you can say hello and introduce yourself and you know, start to build a relationship with that person immediately. And that's the key. When you're trying to market online, you need two things. You need a system that's going to capture a person's contact information, whether it's an email or, you know, much better choice cell phone number, and you also need a way to communicate with them. If you don't have those two things, you can't market online, period. You cannot. You need to get their contact information. You need to be able to communicate. There's nothing more powerful than SMS communication. An email somebody may not read for 5 days if they open it at all. The open rates are there, guys. Email open rates are like 5 to 10%, and you know, text messages are 97%. So if you're marketing using email marketing, you know, you are potentially missing out on a larger conversion ratio using mobile, because what's the math? About 80% more people are going to open their text message. And why is that? The main reason they'll answer their text message before they'll answer their phone is it doesn't have caller ID on it. You get a notification and you want to see who sent it, so you open up your text message and boom, they read your message. You responded to them, thanking them for stopping by your website, welcoming them, seeing how you can help them, seeing, you know, if they're interested in taking the next step. So SMS is powerful, guy. It's the future. It's the way the shift is going to go online. You know, we've been in beta now for about a year testing this system, because this is a massive system, guys. This is a massive replicating system. You're going to click one button and everything is going to be at your disposal, tied to you. You know, pretty amazing. It's important to reach people, you know, where they are on their cell phones, you know, where you are, because you're going to get a notification wherever you are while you're trying to run your business. So it's just a great marketing tool, and you know, we got a lot more that comes along with the system than capturing a verified cell phone number. It's got lead management, tracking, you know, which the system's just bar none. It's top notch. So if you're watching this, click the button below and go through the person's system that invited you here, because you don't want to miss this. But you know, I get a lot of questions. What is auto recruiting platform? I think I summed it up pretty good as far as a marketing standpoint. But as far as the system breakdown, what is Auto Recruiting Platform? And I just say one thing, and I'll turn it over to one of you guys down below. You have an online presentation that's working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Basically, that's your automation. The system sells itself, and it will sell your opportunity, because the first thing that somebody does when they look at business opportunity, the first thing I do is I say, can I do this? And if you're going through a mobile optimized system and it's selling to you, and you know you can do it using that system, then you're sold. You're going to join that opportunity. You're going to want that system, and you're going to want the traffic that we have too. So very powerful. But what is Auto Recruiting Platform in a nutshell? Anybody want to chime in on that?
I think the most powerful thing that it means to me, Bruce, is it's marketing tools. The tools that we've had in the past have been email based, and it's been Jose calls it snail mail. Before email, we had the postal system, and it really was snail mail. And now that we've got the text messaging on our phones, and we use our phones for as a computer. It's all around useful tool. This text messaging on our cell phones has made email the snail mail, so this text messaging that we use on our phones is responsive. It's right now. It's live. You can not only can you text message people, but you can, for that same phone number that you have, you can interact with them on a live telephone call with them, and it's so much more responsive. So this is more than a business. These are tools for your business. If you have a marketing product or opportunity that you're trying to present or promote, these are the perfect tools for you to be able to get fast, quick responses. And so I see this more as complementary tools for you to market your business, your opportunity, and you take seriously your product and your services, and you should take very seriously the type of tools that you use for those to promote that business. So I see this more as tools to promote rather than as a separate business.
Yeah, like a business in a box, right?
That's right.
One-stop shop for
Right.
For any business that you might need to market, online or offline, even. It's you're able to plug in everything into one hub, run it all from one. Anthony uses Command Center. You get the Command Center. Whether it be, you want to market a network marketing company, if you have your own products that you sell, if you do coaching, sell traffic, whatever, realtor, it's all good for that, because it's the best way to build a highly targeted quality list. Okay, there's a difference, folks. One of the main points of this system is it builds you a quality list. The money's in the list. You need a customer list. So this is able to build you a quality list that buries email marketing tenfold. Why? Because you're able to build a relationship with that person that's coming onto your list because of the two-way text messaging platform. That's why. I mean, everybody's texting, and the only, people buy from who they know, like, and trust, right? So it's very hard to build up that relationship through emails, especially today, because it's so oversaturated, and they're just not getting read, and they're not getting opened, and they're not even they're not even putting in their true emails anymore because you don't even have to do that anymore just to see what's on the other side. So, you know, this is the next generation of building a quality list. And I'm going to say it again, a quality targeted list. Okay? Not just a list. I see everybody building lists. You could build a list, but then you could build a nice targeted quality list of people that really respond. Okay? Just building a list and gathering opt-ins is not building a list. You know, anybody could do that. You know, I could go, you know, get an email campaign going tomorrow and get 1,000 people in the next 2 weeks. But you know, what good is it if these people aren't real, or they're fake emails, or they don't open up your emails? It's just money wasted. Throw it away, rip it up, burn it. You know.
Not only that, Paulie, but it's not targeted. You know, you need targeted lists. And if people, we talk about people going out looking for a plumber, you don't go hire an electrician to do your plumbing. You need targeted, exclusive trafficking list, and high quality. You talk about it all the time, Paulie, that people can put in 123.com and you know, and any kind of Gmail list.
You see at gmail.com and see what's on the other side. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
and you know, we talk about quality. How do you build a quality list? Is by getting quality traffic. It's not even. We don't even get traffic. It's not even traffic. It's leads. We buy leads in ARP. So we have the list building part taken care of. We have the lead part, which is the best anybody could get on the internet. In fact, average people can't even buy this kind of or tap into this kind of traffic because it's so expensive. But because of our large buying power, you're able to tap into our lead system for being a partner of ARP. So, like Mark was saying, it's targeted. They're looking for what you have to offer. They're not, you know, they're not off looking for a plumber, and you know, they're getting electricians. You know, it's targeted stuff. So that's why it's expensive. I don't know if you guys like, especially new people. You know, I see people buying traffic all the time and selling traffic and everything. There's a difference. You know, the pricing sets the difference in the quality. You know, you're buying traffic for 40 cents, probably really garbage. But, you know, traffic is it's big business, you know. And buying quality leads costs a lot of money. There's a lot of testing and a lot of different sources you got to try out to see what works, works for you. So that eliminates all this. You don't have to worry about anything because we have professionals that take care of that for us. That's all they do. So you don't have to go searching out there where to get leads from, where to buy traffic. So that's a major part of running a business is filling your business with enough leads so you can make sales. Because this is a numbers game. You know, you throw so many people at something, eventually, you know, a door is going to open up. Somebody's going to buy from you. Especially with our two-way text messaging platform and our application process, it's even better, man. It's even better. So we covered two parts of what ARP is, right? The list building, the leads that we get, and then the third part is the funnels. You could come in, get a custom funnel, and set it up and design it like the ARP funnel that you guys went through if you came here through a website. You saw the process of it, and be able to build that list with text messaging with the text messaging platform. You're able to do everything we're able to do with ARP, but it will be catered to whatever you're selling, whatever you're promoting, whatever service or product you may be selling. You know, you could go in there, customize it any way you want. You know, swap in videos. We're going to have video hosting there for you. You know, change the colors, change the graphics, change the application fee. The application fee right now for ARP is really low. It's under $5. You know, $4.95. That's a process. That keeps the tire kickers out, the freebie seekers out. the person that pays that $4.95 to fill out an application to see if we're a good match for one another, that's a really targeted quality lead. So, you know, and once people do that, our system is converting at 27% once they complete that step right there. You know, a lot of us down here, since we build that relationship up through the texting, we're over 40-50% mark, a lot of us. So there's a lot of power in that. So anybody want to touch on?
How can you not be at that? I mean, if you're paying attention to your business with this system, you're gonna convert like crazy. I mean, one of the things I like about it is that it keeps you in tune with everything that's going on with your business. You get a message every time somebody's doing anything in your business, and you can communicate with that person live right there. And when they look at the system, especially if they're someone that's been building a list or knows about marketing, they're surprised at the efficiency, how fast, and when they find out it's actually a real person on the other side. I mean, it's phenomenal. I can almost tell when someone's going to join my business just by how they react when I get, you know, we start talking back and forth. SMS is powerful, man. If you're not doing SMS now, you got to do something, because SMS will put your business, will take your business to the next level. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's brick and mortar or you're doing MLM. I just have fun with the system, because you know you're seeing results, you know, instantly. You're seeing results, and you know that the system works, and it levels the playing field for everyone. That's one of the best things I like about the system, because I know anyone that comes in and uses the system will have the same results, because how can you not? It levels the playing field for everyone. You get instant gratification. And that's what the world we live in nowadays.
You made money last night at 2 a.m. last night.
That's right.
You got a partner that joined you at 2 o'clock in the morning last night.
And I saw some duplication with one of my team members too. It's a powerful system, guys. You got to get in there. You got to click that access button, get in, start learning about the system. This system is awesome, man. And we haven't even launched yet, man. And we're all making a living already doing. Selling the system, because the system is just that powerful. People that've been out there see it, they're jumping in. It just makes sense. You know?
But let's talk about launch, right? We got an update, you know, just a couple of days ago that they're already starting adding people into the system. So we're about to go here, guys. You know, this week is going to be another set of people that's being added in. So we're in the process of launching here. We're getting notifications that now on a, you know, consistent basis that the first wave of people, you know, Don is bringing into the system to start to play around, start to test it, just to make sure, you know, there's little bugs, and we're gonna be constantly adding now. So last chances to be a founding member for sure.
Yeah,
Eric came on a little late. What's up, brother? That was supposed to be. They had a bye week.
Yeah, I had a bye week. What's happening, gentlemen, and all my ARP family?
You got to say, yeah, Eric has used Don's systems back in 2004 to 2005, something like that. So, you know, Eric's seen the power in Don's systems, and now with the platform he has now with the SMS technology and the leads and all that, it was a no-brainer for him to jump in, so he's part of our team. So, Eric, why don't you
I was just
a bit about it.
You know, I was just talking with my business partner. We was talking about the launch of ARP, and you know, we want to make it as simple as possible. Is putting together a quick 2-minute video, just telling people, you know, when you get in the system, don't start thinking, don't start trying to recreate the wheel. Just buy some lead packs, get your momentum going. Tell your team, just plug this video in your funnel and tell them to buy lead packs. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. You know, in our video we just put down, it's an adult game of Simon Says. Simon says, buy lead packs. Simon says, add video to funnel. Simon says, buy more lead packs. It's an adult game of Simon Says, and everyone's going to win-win, and the playing field is now level. So, you know, that's my 2 cents worth.
Awesome. That's true.
Buy some lead packs, everybody. Buy some lead packs.
The lead pack king.
Simplicity is the key to duplication, and you said it right there, Eric. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that. You know, when we saw this system when we first joined a year ago, you know, we got it. We went through the presentation. It's like, you know, I get this. This is exactly what I need. But here's the other part of it, right? It's exactly what our team needs. So it's not about us. We're always, as leaders, we're always looking to see what's going to benefit our team. You know, because if our team has success, then we have success. You know, it's that whole, you know, Zig Ziglar, if you're helping up people get what they want, you can have everything you want, you know. So if you can give your team what they need to duplicate and have success, you're going to have success. It ain't about me. It ain't about what I need to do for me. It's what I need to do for my team. My team needs a system, and they're not going to duplicate without a system, just period. I can't be everywhere at once. I can't do three-way calls, you know, 20 times a day and, you know, 7 days a week. That, you know, you got to take yourself out of the equation, and that's what this system does. Think about it. McDonald's isn't selling hamburgers. McDonald's is selling systems that sell hamburgers. So, you know, we're selling a system that duplicates, basically, for any business. Real powerful, man. I don't know that, you know, most people are going to get this because they don't know the power of a system that self-replicates, and, you know, you have all the tools in one place. Like Paulie, you said, man, this is a business in a box, period. You just plug your business into it and let her go. Send traffic from the system, buy a lead pack, like Eric said. Start getting, you know, joins on your team. They're going to do the same thing. You know, what if you got 3 people every month that joined your business opportunity, and those 3 people got 3 people every month, and the next month you got 3 more, but those 3 that got 3, those 12 people got 3 more. What if that duplication just kept on happening and happening and happening? This is a no-brainer. If you know, you gotta click on the button and you gotta take a look, because when you get the system and you plug your business into it, now you become the leader immediately. Takes you out of the equation, so you're not responsible for the success of your team, because you're going to make your team system dependent, and the system is responsible. And the system's got, you know, a conversion rate, so there's numbers. It converts at a certain rate, and that's it, period. And it will keep on doing that if you keep on plugging traffic into it. It's a numbers game, guys. That's all it is. You know, if you know your system will get 10% out of 100%, you know, 10% sales at 100% marketing, you know what to expect. You know what the results are. We've been testing the system now for a little over a year, and we have conversion rates that we can basically tell you, if you have X amount of subscribers, you're going to make X amount of money. That's just what it is. So that's what we're selling here. We're selling results, and you know, it's only going to get better. Like Paulie said, people are starting to transition into the new system. I'm looking forward to getting the new system and test driving that little Ferrari. Right, Jose? That's what this system is, right? Just start it up and step on the gas, man. You're going to go fast, right?
You're ready to rock, man. I mean, how simple can that be, man? You know, you got a system that does all the selling and telling for you, 365, 24/7, 365. You know what it's to have a machine that just works like that, nonstop? It's not human. Human needs, they got to work 8 hours, and they got to go home and rest and then come back tomorrow. No, this thing is 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 worldwide. Do you understand the concept of that right there? That's a lot of money, man. A lot of people, a lot of eyeballs can see this, and all you have to do is buy a lead pack. And buy 2 lead packs, and buy 3, and buy 4, and just keep on feeding that traffic into your funnel, into your business right there. And they're coming in, and then the numbers don't lie. The numbers just, they just go to work by themselves. The people will buy the software. People will, and you'll make some money. And that's what this is all about. Automation and having the free time and the money to do the things that you want to do. So I'm all on board on this thing, man. And as the people going through your funnel, you know every step where they're at, because you can see it in your back office. You know where you know when they're in the first page. You know when they're filling out the application. You know when their application got approved. you see them transitioning through the because you already know the system. You've been through it yourself, you know. So you basically know how this thing works. And then before you know it, the sales come in, and then you make money. This is a no-brainer, man. And you're communicating through them through the system, but they're getting all your messages on their cell phone through text. That's powerful. Your text, you're communicating through the system, through your back office of your website, okay? And when you send them a message, that message goes to their cell phone as a text, okay? And then they text you back, and when they text you back to the system. So you're back and you're communicating with them through the system. Worldwide, you can talk to them and text to them in Australia, in Great Britain, and in Norway, and all types all over the world, basically. So
with no charges,
sick,
no charges to anyone's phone.
Yeah, no charge to anyone's phone.
Huge.
Yeah, it's really powerful, man.
I gotta say something. I was sitting around the other day thinking, right? Because I've been in this game a little while now, in the '90s and early 10s, and like full time since 2008. But I was just picturing all the trends that this industry has gone through. Because back in the '90s, right, it was all go to hotels with the book and your friends and family, and hitting the pavement, building a business that way, right? Then in the mid-2000s, right, email marketing came out. It was all about list building and email marketing. And now, 2013, started the new wave of SMS, right? You're able now to build an SMS list. Not only that, we're talking automation. We're talking systems that are automated. So you don't have to sit and put all these hours behind a computer screen, right? Because back in the 90s, it was hitting the pavement on the phone all the time, right? People didn't like to do that. Very, very, very few would succeed there. But then in the 2000s, like I said, email marketing, they could hide behind the computer, but they would be on the computer a lot because, you needed to spend a lot of hours there learning a lot of stuff. Learning how to build landing pages, HTML, where to find traffic, everything that's associated with that, which is a big learning curve, right? Takes a year, 2, 3 years just to learn that kind of stuff, right? And now, 2013, we're talking about the new wave of just total systems and systems that are automated, where it's taking you out of the process. Because, see, all these years, it's been you. You don't know how to sell, right? You don't have the time. You don't have the money. And you don't have the experience. So where are you going? That's why 97% of people fail. Now this is a breakthrough. Somebody has figured out, Don, has figured out a way to take you out of the equation, put a whole system on total automation, build a very big team inside that community, right? Because here's another problem. Trying to do this by yourself is not going to happen either, okay? I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's very, very, very difficult. Now you have teams, you have families, all right? We have a big ARP family, so whatever opportunity Don may want to share with us, boom, you got thousands upon thousands of members following in, flowing right into that. What does that mean for you? Instant money, instant success, instant cash flow. Because you already have an organization, a team, a family already in place. So it's that much easier once you get around that community and that family, to stick with them and to grow the team bigger, number one. And number two, you're able to add multiple streams of income a lot easier because the success rate is so high. Because you're doing it as a unit. So I just want to put out that I was just like going over that kind of stuff the other day, and I was like, I gotta tell people that because people really don't realize that. Sit back and really think about what I just said right there. It's a numbers game. Everything's a numbers game. So you got to go in with it with a bunch of numbers, high numbers. So you have that instant success like that, and you're not left outside the circle. You want to be inside the circle, like Robert De Niro in Meet the Focker says, right? In the circle of trust, not on the outside of the circle of trust, right? So.
Hey, Paul, you're right. It's a numbers game. I don't think some people can really wrap their head around that. It truly is a numbers game. It's always been a numbers game, and this system is just so simple that some people will try to reinvent the wheel and try to make it difficult, and really, when it isn't. This is the key. This is like the holy grail to why people struggle so often with online businesses, their MLMs, is because they can't get people in front of their opportunity. This takes it all away from that. I mean, when you go back to the system back in 06, 07, people just used the same capture page. It was the same guy on the same page for hundreds of people, and they were all making money, and they didn't even brand their own page. And now it's all about branding yourself, but they didn't even brand their own page back then. It was one guy on one page making hundreds of people money. That's how powerful the system was. No one tried to fix it. They just said, it works, plug and play, and they just ran with it. And off of that one capture page that over 100 people were using, they were making money. So this system is 10 times more powerful than that, along with the other system I was on in 07 that pretty similar to ARP, but we didn't have zero leads. We didn't have no leads. Now, like I said, it's just really just plugging you're just buying your lead packs and keeping your funnel full, and I mean that's all that people are looking for these days. The days are running across the street, sitting in your neighbor's living room until they kick you out, and you're trying to show them your stuff. You get out of here with your boards and all of your presentations. It's so streamlined that you won't even have to do that. You won't have to be setting up in hotel rooms. You won't have to be at the swap meet, setting up your table, trying to sell your products. I mean, it's all streamlined. Have a presentation, put it in the funnel, let your funnel do all the work for you. Let the questions, let them all qualify. Everything you just filter out, rinse and repeat, like I said. So it's a pretty powerful system, and many people are about to take the ride of their life with it. So you know, as I always say, strap on and stay focused.
Hey, Eric.
Another thing is, man, people ask me, what's it cost? What's it cost? All that. What does it matter, man? What does it matter? If it's $100, if I can tell you, if it was $10 and I could get you if it's $10 and you can make $20 within 2-3 weeks, you wouldn't do it? Okay, then so what's the difference if it's $2,000 and I can make you $4,000 in the next 2 weeks? Does it matter? This is a kind of a system that, and this especially, you guys are lucky to be here on this Hangout, because this is like Bruce says it all the time. This is the closest thing to a sure thing you can come to. Okay, you can get. Okay, the only way you can fail is not by what, Eric?
Lead packs.
Lead packs. That's the only way I can figure it out.
Get in the system and refuse to buy a lead pack, and I guarantee you'll be still sitting here watching this old Hangout a year from now saying, that guy kept saying buy some lead packs. Did he mean to buy those, click on that button and buy lead packs? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, buy the lead packs.
Lead packs.
And the reason, now we've been here for about a year testing this system, and the reason we can talk with such confidence is that we know that this has worked for us, and it'll work. And if it works for us, it'll work for you. And any system that works and is successful doesn't cost; it pays. So this is why we promote, and why Eric keeps talking about buy those lead packs, because he knows that it'll return. It'll have a high ROI and you know, a great return. So you're not just throwing bad money after, you know, down a hole after a bad idea. This is a system that works. Systems that don't work will cost you, and the systems that don't work are the emails systems and the gunshot method of traffic attraction. Those are the systems that are, you know, are just so vague and not focused, they will cost you. They'll nickel and dime you to death. This system, every dollar that you put in, you'll get double and more back. So the system that works pays. It doesn't cost.
Yeah, I got one response to that question, Paulie, and then I know Jose, you had something to say. You know, the answer to your question when somebody asks, you know, what does it cost? My response is always, what is it costing you for not using the system?
Yeah, right.
What is it costing you not getting in and using it? That's really what it's costing you.
You can't afford to go without it. I'm telling you. I've been doing this a long time. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be doing these hangouts in beta for a year and over a year if I didn't believe that this could work for everyone and anybody. Just get in.
Hey guys, like Bruce was saying, this system is like a Ferrari. You just press the gas pedal and it goes. When you get inside the system, you press the lead pack pedal. You buy a lead pack and it goes. That's it. Buy another lead pack and it just keeps on going. And it keeps on getting higher and higher and higher. And you go to 80 miles an hour, that's $8,000. You go to 100, that's $100,000. You just keep on feeding and it goes like a rocket. And that's as simple as I can come up with it, man. It just goes. Buy the lead pack and that's the gas pedal for this puppy right here. That's it. Done.
I have to say this because, I mean, we always say it, and I think it's relevant. We have to say this every time. We're converting right now, without the perfect traffic that we're going to be getting for this funnel, the unrehashed traffic that we're getting, just leave that alone. We're converting at 70% if you do nothing at all to 50-something% if you're paying attention to your business. And we haven't even started getting the lead packs yet. So that's got to say something. That's huge.
Yeah, with recycle, reuse traffic, my conversion rates from paid app to sales is 51%.
Exactly.
Just show me one person who's getting 51% doing email marketing, building the best business out there. I don't even care. I don't even care if it's the hot doobly right now. I guarantee you ain't getting 51%. All right? On recycle, reuse traffic, that everybody else, all you people, using the same stuff. Mm-hmm. Wait till we get those lead packs. Forget it. Our numbers, guys, our numbers are going to go up. Do you realize that? Do you realize that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Agree with me, right? Our numbers are going to go up.
We're awake.
Paulie's about to explode over there. He's about to explode. It's like you want to get your computer monitor and just start shaking it.
But you know what I'm talking about, Eric, because especially you, because you used Don's system years ago. So the excitement in this and the vision I see where this is going is out of this world, people. Your lives are going to change.
It's a blast from the past, Paulie. I'm so excited I got to wear my Depends when I do these hangouts.
He pooped his pants.
Oh, man. The bottom line is, guys, there's people out there that buy systems to promote their business, and then there's people that join people that buy systems to build to generate an income from the business opportunity that they're presenting, and then there's people that don't even have a clue, know where to go. So not everybody's going to buy ARP, but eventually they are going to join somebody's funnel of a business opportunity that they're using to promote it. So eventually everybody's going to be using ARP in some shape or form. Whether they're leasing a custom funnel that's already been created by another member. That's just the reality of the situation.
Man, I wish I didn't have a clue right now. It would have saved me a ton of money and frustration, of years of frustration. I wish I was new and just bumped into this. I was hanging out and somebody just would shake me like I'm trying to shake these people. Just to take a look and go through the process and judge it for yourself. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I mean, I wish I had this when I first started. I would, God knows where I would be, but you guys are lucky if you are new and don't need to learn a lot of this stuff because it could be very frustrating and time-consuming and cost you a lot of money. So you're lucky to be here. You're in the right place at the right time. Somebody or something out there in the universe made you come to this hangout. So take it as a sign, man. There's a reason why everything happens. There's a reason why this was delayed so long. Okay, we're gonna find that out a little later on, but I can guarantee you it's not going to be a bad thing. If anything, it's going to even be better than what was first projected to be as. I could almost guarantee you that. All right. The only thing I'm asking you guys who's watching this is, you know, why haven't you clicked the button? Why haven't? And I'm not telling you should join, you shouldn't join. I think anybody out there who goes through the system and says, nah, this ain't going to work, really has got a lot to learn. Because if you've been in this game at any time frame over the years, it's going to hit you like that, like this is my answer. Like it hit every single one of us down here. Once you go through that funnel, people like us, it's like just where's the join button, okay? Because of the process it goes through, right? Just the cell phone verification pin that you get. Then the other thing is the paid app, $4.95 to pay an app. You mean I got to pay $4.95 for an application fee to fill out information? That sold me, man. You guys look at it like, I ain't paying $4.95. Why not? That person on the other end is getting to know a little bit about yourself, how he could help you out, to see if he wants to work with you, or maybe to see if you want to work with him. Goes hand in hand, you know, to see if you're a guy that's going to come in and be serious. That's another step, right? Whipping out that credit card, $5, being a little serious, right? Taking the next step, right? So it's another thing. Every step of this process tells us something about you. Okay, so, you know, if you want to come into a successful community where a lot of millionaires will be made in 2015, then I would take that seriously, all right? But if you don't see in your head that process, just the beginning part, then you still got a lot to learn, and you still need to get some more battle scars on your back, okay? A little more stress, a little more frustration, until you want to throw that computer against the wall and want to give up, right? And then you'll come back and say, you know what, Paulie? You were right, man. I know what you were talking about now. So
$5 is not much, Paulie, at all. When I first seen the application in Don's system, it was $39.95. And my first thought was, this information is worth some money, so I want to see what's on the other side. And from there was another price, and I was more than willing, already had my credit card out saying I'm going to be part of this system. So, you know, for the new people out there, I always say you have the advantage over the seasoned people that have been on the internet, because you don't have a lot of old conditioning. You have to unlearn. See, there's still going to be people that's going to try to do it their way and think that they can do it better. But see, you're brand new. You know no better. It's like ignorance on fire. And you're going to have some major success here because you don't have to unlearn some bad habits. So I always say the new person coming into any business, they have the opportunity and they have the best advantage because they don't have to relearn anything. They can just plug and play, and they'll definitely understand the whole motto of buying some lead packs. So good on you guys.
Hey, you know something? We got some new on our Xtreme team. We got some new people onto the internet. You know, I got one gentleman. He calls me twice a day, every day. Doesn't know much about how to do Facebook. Doesn't know like anything. But you know, the guy's on disability. He lives on a limited income budget. But you know something? This guy has more heart and more desire to succeed than anybody I've ever seen before. And he knows and he brand new at this. He went through the process. He got on our team. And let me tell you this, he's not even my partner. He's somebody else's partner, right? So it's no financial gain to me, but this is what this is about. Here's a perfect example of a person that just got into our circle and has a large, big vision and knows in the next coming months his life is going to completely change. Completely change.
The will to
It's not
succeed.
from bullshit and telling stories. This is true facts. We're not here to have to sell you anything. This is just true stuff. We're just sharing this with you. So I give that guy a lot of credit, man. I really do, because he will not give up. He wants to succeed, and he is just following what everybody else is telling him to do. And he doesn't have to unlearn, like Eric said, bad habits and everything. It's a perfect person to come into this, okay? Because now he could follow some people that are going to be successful, and he doesn't have to go through all that other kind of bull. He knows it. You don't have to tell him. He sees it already. That's the kind of people you want to work with.
Right, right. You know, Don said in a earlier video, and many of our members that are watching the Hangout now remember this in the video, that he's going to go over even how the mind has to shift, because when you start earning a income that was equivalent to your yearly income that you're making in a month, you're going to have to shift your paradigm, and that paradigm will shift with or without you. So being prepared for that is something that, you know, Don understands, and that's why he even said that in one of his earlier videos, because it comes fast and it comes often. And when you first realize it, it shocks you. And then it's the next month's the same. It's like, wow. And then, you know, your whole persona starts changing, and then the people you're running into in your meeting starts changing. You have to be prepared for it. And I definitely are right on point with him on that, because, you know, I've been there before, and it does shift. And your life changes, and people come out of woodwork and like, who the hell are you? You know, oh, I'm your cousin Pookie. Well, I don't know you. No, it's
Well, Eric, you know, you talk about that shifting and everything, and that brings me to another point where, you know, when I say this is life changing, I'm not only talking about the dollar. I'm talking about everything. I mean, you may not even have the same friends you grew up with over the past years, because everything changes. You know, it's just another level you get to, and not to say to go out there and be, you know, stuck up or a prude or think you're better than anybody else, but just everything in your head changes. You know, your circle of friends change. Your whole life is going to change for the better. You know, you're going to be around people that aren't whining and complaining all the time and tell them about this or sorry. When you come into this circle, you know, we work a lot on our mindset. You know, everything's positive. You know, there's like-minded people in the ARP community. You know, there's always good things. Yeah, everybody has a bad day. I'm not saying you're going to be like a robot or anything, but, you know, I'm talking about in general. You know, we're all like-minded people. We have all the same vision, the same goals.
Hey, Paulie, I just wanna maybe Eric can answer this, because he's been there. He's made good money like that. He's been with Don before, and he's been with other systems, so he understands that journey. We haven't been there. We're about to go there. We're about to experience that. But Eric has done it, and I've been thinking about it, you know, and I'm like, I've been already living there mentally. In my mind, I've been living there. So I'm almost expecting it. I already see my Ferrari. I already see my gold chain that I've been wanting to get, and the little, not too many bling bling, but I just been wanting this for a while, you know, but I can't afford it. and I see myself losing weight, getting back in shape, because now I have the time to do so. You know, with this full-time job in here, I don't have time for none of that nonsense. But then I see my life changing, and then I see myself hanging out with you guys. You guys are the one, because you guys are going through the same journeys I am. So basically, I don't trust anybody in the outside world anymore. I don't. So tell me about this change, man. 'Cause it's gonna
you're right on point, Jose, because that's how I started. I started visualizing. I had the dream board, and I started manifesting it. And I'm a 23, 24 years meditator. So I actually visualized a spot over like a koi pond meditating, and one morning I actually seen that spot as I was meditating in Tokyo, Japan. And I said, this place looks so familiar. Well, I had already visualized that place, and wow, I was there, and I had actually seen that in my, manifestation, and my meditation, my vision, just putting it out there, and I was there. Next thing I know, I start, you start seeing all these different places and traveling. So, you're right on point. Put it out there to the universe, and it definitely is coming there. Anyone that is watching this now, you're here for a reason, and it's all coming together. And why I say that is, this is a tool that's going to assist all of us to reach our goals. Period. This is a tool to help us and many other hundreds of thousands of people to reach their goals. So utilize it in that manner, and don't abuse it, and you'll manifest everything that you need to do as far as your business. Now, your personal journey, you need to be present enough to realize you need to work on that too, because if you just work on money, 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 guess where you're going to end up? That energy you're putting out there is going to go a whole different way. So, do unto others as you want them to do unto you, and man, it's a beautiful ride when you start doing it and you start realizing and stepping back that, hey, I've seen this before, and it actually starts coming into fruition. It's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to another ride like that again. So,
yeah, I
happy
think
to be with you guys doing it.
Everybody's preparing for it. You see the writing on the wall. Heck, Sophia's been going to yoga now. 3 times a week. She does yoga. It's like everybody's everybody's getting ready because they know what's coming. They know what's coming. We all are there. It's just a matter of getting the momentum going, and we're all getting the momentum going in our own little ways. But I can see it. I see it. I see everybody doing things. People are starting to. Everybody's mindsets are changing. Everybody's getting ready. You could just feel it. I feel it. Even in the surfboard now, back in the community, you could just feel it. It's brewing. The storm is brewing, and everybody's preparing for it because they know what's coming. So. I don't know. With that, anybody else got anything to say? I mean, we'll start closing it out, or what?
Well, Paulie, I was just going to say that, you, Bruce, and I have talked about this in the past where we come from the days of Amway back in the 70s and 80s, and, Melaleuca and things like that, and where you had those personal meetings, you chased after your friends and family and so forth. This is such a breath of fresh air to us because we have pretty well burned out our friends and family, and they see us coming down the street and they start turning and going the other way. Well, it's so great to have a system, an organized system, a funnel system, where you can go out and get that quality targeted traffic, and you can improve yourself and fly high. As your friends and family start taking notice of your success, and they'll start coming back to you. No longer do we have to chase after them, and no longer do we have to chase the traffic. The traffic will come to us. And to me, this is such a breath of fresh air. It's time, because I've run out of friends and family to chase after. I need good quality targeted traffic. And the only thing that we haven't spent too much time on, and maybe we just need to detail it a little bit, you do it so well, Paulie, as far as we talk about the traffic packs and so forth. and we just define those a little bit about, you know, for $100 you can buy actual leads. You know, you get 20 to 25 leads, telephone verified leads, and out of that, if you don't touch them at all, 17% of those will convert to a paid application. This $4.95 that we talk about. And from there, once they've gone through and made the application and it's been approved, they go through and watch a couple more videos to inform them of the system so that they can make an informed decision. And the percentage, without you touching it at all, to go from the paid app to the full join sale is about 27%. Now, I just took a look at my stats. My stats from opt-in to paid app is about 41%, 53% from a paid app to a join, because we get in and interact with those people, and your stats are up there as well. So that's basically, in a nutshell, the system, the funnel system that we've been talking about. So you can very easily see that putting down investing $100, you can see how quickly that's going to return for you, and that'll return for you within a few days and within the first month, but that's going to be paying you a residual for every month you're going to get that. So it's very easily to see why Eric talks about wash, rinse, and repeat.
Yeah, it's just like, I didn't go into ARP as like, I didn't put in my money figuring, oh, how long is I'm going to get that back. I didn't look at it like that. I don't think any entrepreneur looks at it like that. I mean, if you're a kind of person that is going to be an entrepreneur and be in business for yourself, you're going to ask yourself, when I put this in, look at the big picture. How much am I going to make down the road? You don't look at it short term, okay? You don't look at anything in life at short term. You always want to look at it long-term success. We're not in this for a quick kill. We're not trying to come in here, make a few grand, and then run out and go do something else. This is a long-term process. So you want to know that. I always, when I look at something, it's like, when I put this money in, what's my long-term goal? How much money do I see myself making at this? Or the possibilities of making with this? And if that outweighs what I'm investing, then it's a no-brainer. If it's not, then I look at something that is more of a no-brainer. So I'm going to say this to you guys, and maybe a little harsh. If you're that type of person, I don't know. Not everybody's meant to be in business for themselves and be entrepreneurs. That's why, some people pay a little more secure. They get a job and they know they get X amount of dollars a week and they're happy with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, when you're becoming in business for yourself and you become entrepreneur, you got to think differently, okay? You can't think, if I put $100 at something, if I don't get that back tomorrow or next week, then I quit. You can't look at it like that, man. You got to look at it long term, all right? You got to look at it like, I got to keep putting $100 into this to make it grow to something big.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. So, you want to start closing this out, guys?
Guys, listen. The other day, I want to share something real quick. The other day, I was at a cigar shop, smoking a cigar at the cigar lounge, actually. And I was just sitting down, just smoking, relaxing. And I was looking at the cash register. And as I'm looking at the cash register, right, and I see this girl, she's running the cash register, and she runs the joint. Guy comes in, he gets a couple of cigars, he pays for it, she opens her thing, and she puts the money in and gives him his change. Another guy comes in, buys 3 cigars. Another guy comes in, buys 5. Another guy comes in, buys another 2. And it's just like an non-stopping traffic coming in and out from customers that are buying that cigar, and that cash register kept on going ding, 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 and that just money kept on going, and it doesn't do anything, but it just receives the money. That's what a business does. It's just you give them a product and they give you the money, and that's only 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, for 11 hours. 11 hours that girl works there. She makes about $11 an hour. Okay, but that business keeps on generating for 7 days, 11 hours a day. All right, and the money, and I know the owner. The owner is a buddy of mine, and he's got a Harley Davidson. He goes on vacation. He's traveling here and there. He never shows up at the cigar lounge, only to smoke a cigar and hang out with his customers. But then he goes back to his life, and he's got this beautiful life, and all because of this cigar business that he's got. You know, and he's got this nice freedom, this nice lifestyle. You imagine what it would be like to have a website that's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. He's got a nice lifestyle with 7 days. You imagine what it would be like with 11 hours, what it would be like for 24 hours?
And global, Jose, global.
Global, worldwide, yeah. That's sick, man. And all we got to do is buy lead packs and keep on fitting lead packs. Well, keep on buying lead packs and let the traffic while we're sleeping. We don't have to be there. We don't have to be like that girl who welcomes them and takes the money. Okay, the system does that for you, and while you're sleeping. That's the beautiful thing about this thing. It's very powerful, man. And to even take a look at it, okay, it's right here, $5. $5 foot long, yeah. You know, you got Subway, $5. Same thing with us, $5 Dream. You know, you got $5, you got your own business. Take a look at it. So click the link below and get yourself started, man. I'm fired up, man. This is insane, man. You just gotta, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to be behind your own cash register and not be under somebody else's thumb, all right, going to work like the girl who does the 11 hours, $11 an hour. That's a job, man, and I've done that for 46 years of my life, and I'm out to break through. 46 years I've been working my ass off for other people, and I'm done, I'm sick of it, man, and my piece of cake is coming within, I can smell it, man, within days. It's just baking right now, and I smell the sweetness. You guys know what I'm talking about. You're all laughing, but you guys smelling it too, man. So.
Nail it, David.
Well, we could tell you're from Jersey or New York, man. The joint, you said. You know, then you go to cigar joint.
Yeah, you know how we do it up here, man.
All right.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Anthony, unmute yourself, bud.
What's up, guys?
Go.
Oh, you want me to close it out now, guys? Guys, I'm telling you, this system is the best. If you want to change your life, if you want to get to the next level, you want to find bliss, you want to take control of your life, you don't want to have to think about money, this is where you need to be. Click the access button, join the like-minded people, man. We are going someplace, and we want you to come with us. We want as many people to come with us as possible. Come join us. Now's the time. We're very close to launching. Click the access button, put in your application. Let's get going. Let's get you in the right frame of mind, in the right place. All right, that's all I have. You guys hearing me?
Loud and clear, Anthony. We hear you, brother.
Okay.
Eric, what you got to say? Close out.
I'm so excited, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Nah,
Hey, with all due respect, brother.
I've already said it, man. You guys just do what you got to do. Peace and love.
Find a way to get in here, baby. Find a way to get in here.
Mark?
You know, the main thing, I just wanted to make it clear that the $4.95 doesn't join you to anything. It just gives you the privilege to take a serious look and to get all the information so that you can make an informed decision. But you know, as we get improved tools, you have to upgrade. You know, the roofer doesn't use a hammer and a sack of nails anymore. He uses a pneumatic nailer. You're not going to keep up with promoting your business with email and the old-fashioned methods, putting postcards on people's windshields and so forth. you got to keep up with the times to stay abreast. And the SMS is the new tool, and we've got an automated funnel and everything. So stay with the upgraded with the times, and you're going to go along for the ride. And join us so that you can tell your story instead of listening to our story a year from now.
There you go. Bruce, close it out, dude.
All right, guys. You know, I'm just going to keep mine short and sweet like Eric's. But, you know, basically, a lot of the things we say have been said before, right? So I'm gonna actually say something that one of our teammates, Larry Washington, said and why he joined ARP. And it's honestly the same reason that I joined ARP until he said it, though. I didn't realize it, but I thought it. And when he saw this, his first thought was, can I do it? And can I afford it? And can I afford not to do it? And he joined. And I had the same thought process of why I joined. So click the button below, guys. You know, take the tour of the system, pay the $5, fill out the application so we can learn a little bit, you know, more about your wants, needs, desires, accomplishments. Go through the system and experience it for yourself. You'll be glad you did. Come out on the other end a founder, and your life will be that much better real soon.
Thank you, Bruce. And that's a key statement, man. Could you afford not to do this? And if you can't, if it's for whatever reason may be going on in your life, you know, find a way, man. Get through there. Everybody has ups. Everybody has downs. There's not a story you could tell me that I probably haven't been through myself. All right. I had good years. I had shitty years. You know. I made a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money. You know, that's the way life is. So that's a pretty powerful statement there. I didn't really think that much into it until you just said it there again. But could you afford not to do this? What else is there to do out there? Second and third jobs are not an answer. It's not healthy to do. You know, it's just not healthy. You're going to burn yourself out and, you know, die at a young age, man. It's not worth it. Be in business for yourself. Come get the time on our side, you know. Get away from the computer. Get a system that's automated like we've been talking about. Tap into a lead source that will get you results in sales. And, you know, have a system that will change your life in many ways, not just the money ways, but in many ways. This is like some serious stuff here, guys. Really take this in tonight. Think about it. We are loading people in the system as we're speaking. This is the time, all right? So time is running out to become a founding member. You want to be a founding member. A lot of perks to that. Stuff you'll be paying extra for later, okay? So get in as a founding member. Hope to see you in back of the ARP community surfboard. Hope to see us on our team. If that's fine too, we'll see you in back of surfboard. We're all one big family anyway, so until that, we do these every Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.